is kind of like you want to look at it and know you only get about 12 characters that you see, and it's, or you can call it whatever you want, but I like to look
Right.
at them.
You want to see them
And
as you want to
really,
post them, or
yeah,
you want to see the
and
name as you want to post the items.
yeah, and this is, I have a little bit different theory on operations than some other people, but uh, I think this is, I have it a little bit more sequential. I think is
Maybe.
maybe, I think that's the right word for it. I don't know.
So we got 100% the Undermine Journal. I want to say median. And whatever spelling. That's my spelling. So, okay, so I'll say yes to that, and I will say yes to that. Which sent me to general operation options.
Okay, and you said yes to that, and you said yes to that. Cool. So, go to post. You don't care about blacklisting. You might
Relationships.
want to ignore low duration auctions, but that's up to you later.
Right.
Uh, Sometimes that's a good idea. Um, like if you want to ignore 30-minute items, that's occasionally
Hmm.
worthwhile. Um, so, how I like to set this up is, how often do you log in to post things?
Um, really,
I mean,
it when it came to Mr. Pandaria, I was posting things daily. With Warlords of Draenor, I'm not posting them as often. So, I would say roughly about every 3 days. Roughly.
okay, okay. We'll set it to 24 hours.
Okay.
Um, I'm never gonna recommend 48 hours. My question was only 12 hours or
Or
24
24
hours.
hours. Right, because
Um,
you really want to mitigate that auction house cost.
yeah.
And by doing it by
Um,
24 hours, considering that people will really buy within the first 24 hours and not the second 24 hours, it makes
yeah.
sense to do
And
24 hours and 48.
yeah, and even if and this is all about automation, and even if you um, do plan on like not logging in, like even if there are going to be times where like you don't log in for a couple days, there
Right.
are also going to be times where you do log into your banker and you don't want to post it for 48 hours and then log in and it not be up. Like you don't want to be in an you don't want to have to cancel scan when you don't have to, if that makes sense.
Right.
Um so um Post cap, throw it up at 4. So, what we're doing with this, sorry, is we're gonna make two of these. Where you only need two operations. We're gonna do this is your single, and then we're gonna make another one of these and set everything up for multiple, for bigger stacks. So this is your post cap. Put it up at 4. Um, put the stack size at 1. No, use stack size as cap. Leave it unchecked. I have mine unchecked. I guess you can check it if you want. That gets me into trouble
Yeah.
with transmog.
Yeah, I can see why. for
But
transmogs.
that kind of depends on I don't know. Depending on your market, use stack size as cap. For me, I don't like posting 15 of the same transmog, and I know when I have excess in my bags that it's time to vendor it or DE it. So
Right.
that's kind of, at the end of a posting cycle, I know, like, oh, I have leftover stuff in my bags. That's how I know what, like, anything left over is extra. Like, so I like having that unchecked. That's my auctioning style. But, so that's up to you. Keep quantity. I leave that at 0. Bid percentage, either 100% or 94%. 94% will keep you above people who undercut you by a copper.
I'm gonna put it at 94. I think that'll be. I think that'll be a good spot. And one copper that is really about the optimal undercut, especially if you want to see like a stable market. Okay, so now that that's done.
Yeah, and the 94 is a sneaky little trick. I think Silent Thunder was the person who taught, either Cold or Silent Thunder taught me that one. Where, like, ooh, you do 94% and then they undercut you by a copper, but because your bid's 94%, even though you're just undercutting, they undercut you. For people who don't use add-ons, your bid is above theirs, and so you're still for people who don't use add-ons, you're still showing above them in the auction house. So it's sneaky. So the bread and butter of this, you know what all these do? Yes? No? Yes?
I got an idea, because I've gone through this before, but I haven't gone through the auction process with a Trade Skill Master. Like, I've had Trade Skill Master for mailing, to do professions, and to send via groups. But I haven't done the actual posting with Trade Skill Master.
Okay. So, your minimum price, when no auctions are up, the normal, when you have 0 competition, and you're posting, give me an example. I'm having trouble thinking of something. Give me an example of an item.
Well,
Oh, wait.
Yep.
We linked something. What did we link?
yes. Is one of the greens in your bags.
Vanguard. Vanguard Sabatons? Sure.
Yep.
Vanguard Sabatons. If you go to AQ20 and you farm up some Vanguard Sabatons, and you're the only one selling them, then you are going to post them at exactly what are the values you have up there right now? 100 gold. So I'm just going to read off yours right now, and then we're going to change those because that's not good. That is not a
Okay.
good thing. So it would post it at 100 gold. Now, if someone undercut you, then if they posted it, if they posted at there was a huge bidding war, it would you would keep undercutting them automatically all the way down until you posted the Vanguard Sabatons at 5 gold. And then if they undercut you again and they undercut you and posted at 4.99, you would stop automatically posting them. Likewise, if there was nothing on the auction house and someone had Vanguard Sabatons up at 501 gold, and let's see, when above maximum, post at normal price. If it was 500, so that's right to the right of maximum price there.
Yep.
If it was 501 gold, and you, then you would post at 100 gold. So you would get the sale there. But if they posted at 500 gold, then you would post at 499.99, and there would be a bidding war. Although, yeah, so that's not good. So what we're gonna do is we are going to change it to 100% TUJ global median as the normal price.
As the normal price, we want to say 100%. And that's all one word, right?
Yes.
Okay. TUJ median. MediAN. Right?
And there is a space between the percent. Just make sure there's a space between the percent and the T.
Okay.
Oh, and it's TUJ global median.
Global.
If it didn't accept that, yeah.
Yep, and I think that's good right there. So what do we want to do for minimum price and maximum price?
What I would to speed everything up, copy, Control C that the TUJ global median and throw. I would do 50% and 500%, something along those lines. Maybe 40% and 500%. Maybe 30%. It really depends on. This is where it's like, I don't know, man. Airy Peak. What do you think prices are like on Airy Peak?
This is something that I would have to actually play with.
Yeah.
So if I go,
and that's why, like, on my server, I use 120%. Airy Peak is a little cheaper.
right?
I played around a little bit, and glyphs sell for considerably less. There are a few more people over there. Everything sells for just a little bit less. Not a whole lot, but enough to warrant a 20% drop in what I'd recommend for the normal price. But it's not like, friggin' Storm Rage, where it's like, oh, normal price, 5% of the global median.
Yeah, because some markets are like that. So for now, I'm going to leave that about 40% a global median for minimum. and I'm going to test it out at 120% at maximum price.
For the maximum, do 500